This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanireti Ololade. The major headlines. INEC CVR portal records over 26,000 visits on first day. FG Malls pay raise for political office holders. Crisis alert. UNICEF seeks life-saving 240 billion naira for Nigeria aid projects. Alaafin lambast Oni in fiery clash over chieftaincy title. JAMB screens results of 6,458 UTME candidates over high-tech cheating. Entertainment. Divorced women deserve love too. Cafe opens up. Single mothers cannot raise proper men, says Jamaica. News in detail. INEC CVR portal records over 26,000 visits on Thursday. The Independent National Electoral Commission has recorded over 26,000 visits to its continuous voter registration portal just hours after the nationwide exercise commenced on Monday. As of 12:35 p.m. today, the number of hits on the CVR platform www.cvr.inecnigeria.org had climbed to 26,255. According to the Commission via its official X handle on Monday, hits on the continuous voter registration portal climbed to 26,255 as at 12:35 p.m. today, Monday 18th August 2025. Register now. Announcing the launch, INEC said in-person registration will take place at all its 7 state offices and 774 local government area offices nationwide to ensure easy access for prospective voters. While the online pre-registration is now live, the physical registration phase is set to begin on August 25, 2025 across the country. The Commission clarified that the CVR is open to Nigerians who have turned 18 and have never registered, as well as those seeking to update their voters' details, transfer their voting locations, or replace lost or damaged PVCs. FG Malls pay rise for political office holders. Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission have hinted at plans to review the salaries of political office holders in Nigeria, describing current earnings as inadequate, unrealistic, and outdated in the face of rising responsibilities and economic challenges. At a press briefing in Abuja on Monday, RMAFC chairman Mohammed Shehu disclosed that President Bola Tinubu presently earns 1.5 million naira monthly, while ministers receive less than 1 million naira, figures that have remained unchanged since 2008. You are paying the president of a Federal Republic of Nigeria 1.5 million a month, while a population of over 200 million people. Everybody believes that it is a joke, Shehu said. He added, you cannot pay a minister less than 1 million naira per month since 2008 and expect him to put in his best without necessarily being involved in some other things. You pay either a CBN governor or the DG 10 times more than you pay the president. That is just not right. Or you pay him 20 times higher than the Attorney General of the Federation. That is absolutely not right. But the Nigerian Labour Congress kicked against the plans by the RMAFC to review upward the salaries of political office holders, saying the proposal ignores the country's worsening inequality and the hidden perks that already inflate earnings in government. Crisis alert. UNICEF seeks life-saving 240 billion naira for Nigeria aid projects. The United Nations Children's Fund has warned of an impending humanitarian crisis in Nigeria, following a major funding shortfall that threatens critical health, nutrition, education, and water projects across the country. Speaking in Maiduguri on Monday during the 2025 World Humanitarian Day commemoration, UNICEF Chief of Maiduguri Field Office, Francis Butichi, disclosed that the organization had received only $95 million out of $225 million required for this year's operations, leaving a $160 million gap, a 67% shortfall. We are all aware of the global funding cuts that have threatened humanitarian operations across the world. The impact is profoundly crushing at the local level, where conflict, climate change, and disease outbreaks are recurrent, Butichi said. He lamented that many communities in the Northeast are already grappling with floods and shrinking services in internally displaced persons camps. PENCOM blacklists 7 mortgage banks over housing loans breach. The National Pension Commission has directed pension funds administrators and pension fund custodians to immediately stop accepting or processing equity contribution applications submitted by 7 primary mortgage banks over alleged non-compliance with its housing loan guidelines. In a circular dated August 11, 2025, signed by the head of Benefits and Insurance Department, Obiora Ibeziako, and addressed to PFAs and PFCs, PEMCOMs noted. Following the cited letter, the Commission instructs that pension fund administrators, including closed pension fund administrators and pension fund custodians, immediately stop accepting or processing equity contribution applications submitted by the following primary mortgage banks. It listed the affected institutions as Jigawa Savings and Loans Limited, FHA Mortgage Bank Limited, Delta Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, AG Mortgage Bank Limited, Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank PLC, First Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, and Mutual Alliance Mortgage Bank Limited. Please be guided. The letter read in part. NEMA confirms 25 rescued, 25 missing in Sokoto boat crash. The National Emergency Management Agency on Monday confirmed the rescue of 15 more persons in the ongoing operation following Sunday's tragic boat crash in Kojiyo village, Goronyo local government area of Sokoto State. The head of press unit, Manzo Ezekiel, NEMA, in a statement on Monday, said the latest rescue brought the total number of survivors to 25, while 25 others remained missing. The statement also said that the Director General of NEMA, Mrs. Zubaida Umar, also assured the public that rescue operators would be sustained and further intensified until all missing persons were rescued. Alaafin lambast Oni in fiery clash over chieftaincy title. The Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Abimbola Ololade, on Monday strongly criticized the decision of the Oni of Ife, Oba Enitan Ogunwusi, to confer the title of Okolomo of Yoruba land to a businessman, Dotun Sanusi. The Oni at the weekend bestowed the title on Sanusi during the unveiling of Together, an indigenous social media and Sorry for the interruption. Alaafin lambast Oni in fiery clash over chieftaincy title. The Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Abimbola Ololade, on Monday strongly criticized the decision of the Oni of Ife, Oba Enitan Ogunwusi, to confer the title of Okomolomo of Yoruba land on a businessman, Dotun Sanusi. The Oni at the weekend bestowed the title on Sanusi during the unveiling of Together, an indigenous social media and business networking platform held at Ilaji Hotel, Ibadan. Conferring the title, Ogunwusi described Sanusi's commitment to the cultural and economic growth of the Yoruba race as unparalleled. But the Alaafin, in a statement issued on Monday through his media aide, Bode Durojaye, said the Oni overstepped its bounds, insisting that no traditional ruler other than the Alaafin reserves the authority to confer a title covering the entire Yoruba land. Oba Ololade demanded that the title be revoked within 48 hours or the Oni should face the consequences. JAMB screens results of 6,458 UTME candidates over high-tech cheating. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board yesterday said it was investigating the results of 6,458 candidates who wrote the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination for alleged involvement in high-tech cheating. The JAMB Registrar, Professor Ifako Ololade, announced this during the inauguration of a special committee to investigate cases of technology-driven malpractice detected during this year's UTME. The JAMB Registrar decried the rising sophistication of examination fraud, aided by operators of accredited computer-based test centers across the country. According to him, malpractice has evolved beyond traditional schemes into technologically sophisticated forms, including multiple cases of biometric and identity fraud by some accredited CBT centers and candidates. The JAMB Registrar stressed the need for urgent action to protect the credibility of the nation's examinations. Entertainment. Divorced women deserve love too. Kafi opens up. Renowned Nigerian dance icon Kafayat Shafau, popularly known as Kafi, has spoken candidly about her divorce. Life as a single mother of two and the stigma often attached to divorced women in society. Speaking on the Honest Bunch podcast with snippets uploaded on Instagram, the choreographer challenged cultural expectations that only fresh unmarried men and women are considered suitable for marriage. She argues that a person's marital history should not determine their worth or chances of finding love, stressing that many marriages fail regardless. I have had someone tell me because I am a single mother, they can't even think of dating me because I have 2 children, she revealed. Kafi insisted that divorced women should not be dismissed, noting that those who have undergone personal healing may in fact make stronger partners. Single mothers cannot raise proper men, says Jemai. Nollywood actor Jemai has stirred debates after declaring that single mothers cannot raise boys into proper men without the involvement of a male figure. The actor, speaking in a recent interview with OK101.7 FM in Accra, Ghana, argued that women are not built to raise men on their own and require a male influence in the process of bringing up a boy child. A woman can't raise a man. You can't. You are not built for it. A single mother cannot raise a man properly. You need a male influence. Go get your brother that is doing well, or your father, or even any man that you trust. There has to be a male presence in it, he said in the interview, which has since gone viral on the internet. He added that while women are naturally nurturing, this quality alone is insufficient for instilling discipline and resilience in a boy. Because women are naturally built to nurture, to love, and then what you are going to raise is a very weak man. He's going to be everything like the men that left you. You need somebody that will discipline him, tell him no as often times as possible, and put him in the grind, he said. Recap of the major headlines. INEC CBR portal records over 26,000 visits on Thursday. FG Malls pay rise for political office holders. Crisis alert. UNICEF seeks life-saving 240 billion naira for Nigeria aid projects. Alaafin lambast Oni in fiery clash over chieftaincy title. JAMB screens results of 6,458 UTME candidates over high-tech cheating. Entertainment. Divorced women deserve love too. Kafi opens up. Single mothers cannot raise proper men, says Jemai. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_Radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless Ifako.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.